Greetings, people. Happy belated New Year. And today, I came to the conclusion that I will be experimenting with oranges. I've been eating a lot of oranges. I've been keeping the peels. They smell pretty good, but I make sure to dry them out a bit or I boil them with tea. It's pretty cool. It's not like I'm trying to be eco-friendly. It's just I got bored. I'm like, there's a bunch of orange peels lying around in my room, so I don't know what to do with them. And I'm like, what if I boil them? Add some tea. It's a little bitter. I think it's like healthy. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a health freak. I'm just trying to do something with oranges because I'm bored. I have a lot of free time. Not free time because I got to study and go to work and shit, but today's a Friday, so I did this silly Friday after all my classes. Had a nice coffee in the morning. I drink it black because I don't really like creamer. If it tastes good, then I'll have a couple sips, but if I were to just choose a drink, it would definitely be just black coffee. Also have Tropicana. That's pretty lit. And I had a pretty good past 2 days. Quite unfortunate, but still great, you know? About daily, I go outside on a walk and I look at the geese and birds. They're really, really cool. And today I saw some dog owner take a candid photo of their dog taking a dookie on the grass. I thought that was pretty funny because the dog looked a little concerned while trying to pass some shit out their ass. But the owner looked happy and it gave me a little smile because I'm like, yo, he's being caught taking a shit. Imagine. I'm kind of glad we have stalls, but the stalls here in America kind of suck. They're still like little crevices and like I don't know why they make the bottom like so visible. Why can't we just have like the vacant? I think that's what it's called. The little switch that shows you that yo someone's inside. Cause in Japan they have like the full coverage thing, and I'm not trying to geek out about Japan and be like, oh my god, it's so much better. No, it's just like it makes sense. Why do I want a little gap to see the other person's fuck ass shoes while they're taking a fat shit as well? Going, I don't want that. Urinals do not have toilet paper next to them, so a bunch of people just shake their ween and just leave. I like peeing where there is toilet paper so I can make sure that I am clean. And some people don't wash their hands, which is quite disgusting. And that's why I just give people fist bumps because I don't know where their hands been. I'd rather touch knuckles than have a full grip of your hand on mine, and maybe you were handling a septic tank before I give you a handshake, you know? That's kind of nasty. These people don't wash their hands. Like, do you not learn from the plague? Motherfuckers didn't wash their hands back then and they start dying, and then they complain like, yo, there are hella bodies we can't get rid of. I'm pretty sure the Paris catacombs are like from the plague. So it's like all these motherfuckers did not wash their hands and you're not learning. We got soap and we got like refillable bottles of soap that are like $4 that are like what, antibacterial for the most part. They don't kill all bacteria, but it's like enough for you to be clean. And maybe if I knew 100% all these people would like wash their hands, maybe I would shake your hand. I only shake people's hands that like I know, because I know they don't handle septic tanks on their free time when I'm not talking to them, which is very minimal. I don't know a lot of people like period, but I know they don't handle septic tanks. But some people got some fuck ass weird side hustles. So I don't know if you have a listing on Craigslist to like handle someone's septic tank or like swim in it and pay them money to do all that shit. Some people like that exist, and I forget sometimes that we're in a world where anything can happen. So that's why I don't typically shake hands. I have hyperhidrosis as well, so like when I shake someone's hands, 90% of the time it's very wet. And they're like, yo, it's like a wet chicken. So ever since I was little, I'm like, yo, my hand sweating is normal as fuck. I have to use baby powder to put my fucking socks on because they sweat as well. And I remember rushing for church, and I got a bunch of baby powder on my fucking feet, and then I had to shove them into socks. And then when I wore my shoes, there was just a puddle, not puddle, because it's like dry as hell, but like just like a footprint of baby powder. And like every time I would walk, just for like a little bit, couple minutes, not all day, but it would like release a little cloud of fucking baby powder, like smoke. So it was like the stuff they use to smoke out beehives, like that are cultivated with like the little puffer thing. It looked like that on my feet. So I learned that hyperhidrosis is not normal, and ever since it got called a wet chicken, I don't shake hands. Holding hands as well, that's a little weird. Not because I'm like, I don't like holding hands. No, it's just like I feel bad for you holding my hand, it being all sweaty and shit, and then you gotta wipe it off later. That's kind of weird, and it's not like bo like sweat. That's nasty shit. It for the most part, it's just water on my hands, the water I drink, and I feel bad for it. I can't even write on paper because it'll ruin the paper with like the bottom side if I like. So I don't really hover and write. I like press down a little, so it fucks with the paper and like notebook, or like when I'm reading a book, my fingers are like wet, so like there'll be imprints, and that's why I have to like set it on something like a little weight so I can read the book without touching it. It kind of sucks. I'm good at climbing things, but my hands like I have really good grip strength, but they sweat. So let's say I'm like climbing a building or something for like a fundraiser. I don't do that shit, but I'm saying hypothetically I'm climbing the Burj Khalifa. I'm gonna slip and die because my hands are so wet. So I don't know if like gymnast chalk works. Have never used it. That Carpe shit, that seems a little strange. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It's just like, do I really want to handicap every single morning? And it's not like I can thug it out myself. No, it's just that I don't want to. And then if I wear lotion on my hands, they get super slippery, and then I just feel like a Diddy baby oil slide on my hands, you know? And I like everything I touch is just slimy. Because like even if it's like good quality lotion, like what? I think CeraVe is pretty good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I use that shit on my hands sometimes because they get mad dry because I'm always washing my hands because they're sweaty. And I don't want to give the wrong impression like, yo, I don't wash my hands. Shake my sweaty ass hand. No, it's like, it's bad. But I apologize for ranting. It's not really a rant, I just wanted to talk. It's a Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. And no one sees his videos. So it's like a little me talking to the camera, and I think that's awesome. But there are very few people who respond. That's pretty cool. But have a good day. Oof.